Okay, setelah siap day, hour, minute and month, then we need to explore the visualization. Hari tu saya cerita dekat dalam lab tu, memang saya rasa macam awak tak dengar lah. Sebab awak memang fikir nak pergi semayang tarawih kat mana. Jadi hari ni saya cerita balik semula lah kan. Okay, selepas kita dah buat yang pertama, ambil data. Yang kedua, setting up your data. Yang ketiga, buat variable. Yang keempat, dengar baik-baik. Yang keempat adalah apa? Yang keempat adalah you are going to visualize the data. Apa dia? Visualize the data. So how to visualize your data? You can go to the add a chart. Ni, add a chart ni, dia ada banyak carta-carta yang boleh digunakan. Contoh tabel, contoh scoreboard, contoh time series bar and so on and so forth. Let us explore the basic one. Seperti mana yang ditanya oleh sahabat kita tadi. Add a chart followed by a scoreboard. Yang ni. Scorecard. Okay, tekan scorecard tu. Okay, selepas tekan scorecard, then your cursor are going to be prompts like this, and you can draw something in a blank canvas. When you draw, and then it is going to be positioned like that. Dia akan tunjukkan sesuatu lah, betul tak? But, you can see over here, it's capture the date. Dia capture apa? Date. Boleh tak saya nak ubah? Jawapan dia boleh lah. Anda boleh ubah apa-apa je yang anda nak. Contohnya anda, yang ini adalah range and date dimension. Ni matrix ni. Matrix ni you can change. You can change, for example, anda nak ambil apa tadi? Day. Betul tak? Ambil day tu. Kalau anda pilih day ni, ini adalah day dalam bentuk bilangan. Macam mana boleh dapat sampai 1 juta ni, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan? Yang ini kita kira jumlah hari. Betul tak? So dia boleh sampai 1 juta. Yelah. Sebab kalau kita tengok ada hari yang 22. So 22 kali dengan 50 row. Memang banyak lah, ratus ribu. That's why dia jadi juta. But that is not our matrix that we want to show. Contoh, you need to change it. You go to the edit features. Ni ada gambar edit ni. Gambar apa ni? Pencil ni. You klik dekat pencil ni, you boleh change it into count. Count maksudnya apa? Bilangan. And then it will change accordingly. Okay, tengok 56312. Masih sama lagi 56312. Sedangkan our data already show 56407. Betul tak? Kenapa? Apa yang terjadi sebenarnya? Siapa tahu? Yes, dia not refresh. Apa dia? Refresh. Therefore, you can click on the top here. We got the 3 dot. You can click the dot. You can click the refresh data. Okay, you can click refresh data. And after you click the refresh data, then you get the refresh numbers from our Google Sheet. Faham tak? Okay, now we have a problem. If this thing need to be refreshed, and we need to refresh it manually, it is not practical. Betul tak? Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I may share you a very good trick. We call it as the auto refresher. You can type inside the Google search local studio auto refresher. And then you can see local studio auto refresher punya plugin is there. Local studio auto refresher ni ada dalam plugin ya. Ni Google plugin oleh Tafikan.pro. Tafikan.pro ni already create the dipanggil auto refresher ni lah. So you can click the add to Chrome. Add to Chrome ni maknanya anda boleh tambahkan dia punya function. Macam ni saya dah buat example I already put here. Ni manage extension. Okay, let us add to Chrome lah. So saya tekan butang add to Chrome. After I click add to Chrome, and then it's prompt whether you want to add the extension. I said yes, please add the extension. And automatically it will be made available on the top here. Nampak tak dekat atas ni? Dia telah ada. Nampak ni? Then I can pin it. Saya boleh pinkan dia dan dia akan ada. Dan saya boleh buka. I can open this one to make some customization. Please switch to the tab with Local Studio Report. Refresh it manually one time F5 and click the icon again. So that's mean if I want to make this thing functional, I can view the report. Okay, tengok saya dah view report. Nampak tak saya on kan saya punya auto refresher ni? And then the auto refresher can be customized as follows. You can change it according to your need. Nampak? I can refresh it every 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds, my dashboard are going to be refreshed. Faham ya? Dia akan refresh. So after it's refreshed, it going to fetch the new data. Nampak? Dia tengah refresh lah tu. Sebab every 10 second kan. So of course dia jadi lebih banyak betul. 5640 nampak? 56409. Nampak tak? It refresh. Ini panggil real time. Faham tak faham? So maknanya kalau anda monitor something inside your environment, you can use this one. How fast it is based on your requirement. Itu adalah example. And for this purpose, I'm going to disable it at the moment. Sebab saya nak tunjuk kepada anda, kalau kasi refresh, tak habis saya punya penerangan ya. Okay, go back to edit. And then you can see this is the first one named as scorecard. Faham tak? Faham ke tak faham ni? Faham ya? Okay. Now, I would like you to explore another one, which is I name it as add a chart. And then you can choose another chart named as smooth line chart. And then with smooth line chart. And then you are going to draw some chart over here. And then we can specify it accordingly. Okay, let me just put it here. Okay, letakkan beberapa carta. So the first one line chart. And then put scorecard. Okay, just put some scorecard on the left over here. Tak semestinya ikut saya punya design ni You can build your own based on your own preference also. I just want to give an example only. Okay, I put some scorecard here. And then I can replicate it. Saya boleh copy and paste lah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. So, let me copy the scorecard. Okay, let me put another scorecard. Okay, near to the original scorecard. Okay, I make 3 scorecard. Berapa scorecard saya ada? 3. I put it 3 scorecard over there. So, example after this, I'm going to put average, minimum and maximum of a certain parameters. Contoh. Okay? Boleh tak boleh ni? Boleh Alright. So, let us customize. So, first of all, you go to the first box. Box ni apa nama dia? Apa nama visualization dia, ladies and gentlemen? Score? Pandai. So, I already select the first scorecard. And then, it's going to be as default record count. I want to change it into what? I want to change it into temperature. I'm going to select the temperature. And then, I'm going to change the matrices of the temperature not to be as sum, but to be as average. Apa dia? Average. And then, I can name it as AVG-TEMP. Maksudnya average temperature lah. Okay. Done. I make another repetition First of all, go to the first scorecard. Dah go dah. Okay. Second, go to the matrix. Change the matrix that we want. In this case, I want the matrix of temperature. Select the temperature. Dah select temperature dah. Then, edit the matrices using this menu. Ni, gambar pencil ni. You can click the pencil icon over there. And then you can change it from sum into average. Then, give name. Give some descriptive name that you will know that this is about the average temperature. Okay, second. This is a second scorecard. I want to use what? Same. Temperature also. Select the temperature. And then please select the pencil icon. And then make some changes. I want to select for MIN. Meaning what? Minimum. So I can write over there min temp. T-E-M-P. Done. Okay. Followed by another one, which is the third scorecard. I'm going to select the same thing, which is we call it as temperature. And I'm going to change the matrix, not as sum, not as average, not as minimum, but as maximum. And you provide the descriptive label with regard to that scorecard. You just put max, T-E-M-P. Okay, done Saya mungkin tak cerita semua parameter sebab saya nak cepat ni, ambil yang penting-penting je. Okay, done. Alright, so perhaps you want to add another one. You want to add another scorecard, but this scorecard is only to show you how many data is already there inside our databases. So you can put over there and you can select what I said before, day. Anda boleh letakkan day lah as example. And then please specify it using the count. And you can name it as data. So we know exactly how many data that we have in our databases. So in this case, we got 56,000 rows. That means our data is keep updating. Okay, dengar baik-baik Just now, macam mana apa? This one. This one I copy from this and then I change it into day. This one is day lah. I gunakan dia sebagai day and then after that I change the matrix function as count. Okay, and then I rename it as data. That's all. That's how we want to do it. Okay, if you do not have any auto refresher, kan tadi saya cerita pasal auto refresher kan? Jika tuan-tuan dan puan-puan tak pakai auto refresher ni, what will happen? It automatically will refresh your dashboard every 15 minutes. Faham? As default, Google akan refresh anda punya data sama ada 15 minit, 1 hour, 1 day. Itu dia punya basic. But if you want to customize it, you can use the auto refresher that I mentioned to you before. So you can imagine, after quite sometimes we train our PPKP. So in the future, mungkin PKD ataupun Ministry of Health boleh ada dashboard yang sentiasa terpampang di hadapan screen lah untuk setiap kali dia refresh dia data. Berapa banyak kerja yang dah dibuat, berapa banyak compound yang telah diterima, berapa banyak orang dah start bayar, berapa banyak pendidikan kesihatan yang dah dibuat, berapa banyak compliance. All those things are going to be visualized here. Seronok tak kerja macam tu Nampak Baru kita nampak kerja kita, hasil kita. And then we also can request for. Ladies and gentlemen, so now I got this 4 scorecard. Betul tak? And then I got the 1 chart over here. So whatever the chart or whatever the data that we have here are going to be discussed, are going to be created by your good self later on. Anda buatlah apa-apa yang anda suka Saya tak nak halang apa juga kajian yang anda ingin lakukan. Contoh macam grup-grup yang buat pasal pest and vector. You want to count. Anda nak kira bilangan kan. So setiap kali anda punya sensor tu trigger, ada bilangan orang. So anda boleh tunjukkan count tu tadi. Okay, jelas ya? Okay. Kenapa data saya ni ada 4 je ni? Macam mana? Saya tertekan apa tadi? This one Oh, okay. Oh, saya terselect data yang lain ni. Count. Okay, sorry Okay, I know. Because of what lah? Verify. The 4 just now is because I choose the data. The best thing about Local Data Studio is a interactive dashboard. Faham tak interactive dashboard? When you select something, it will show you something. Macam ni lah. Bila saya select yang ini, dia menunjukkan hari yang 4. Lepas tu maximum temperature, minimum temperature and average temperature. So when you show something, it will reflect on something. Thank you for your explanation. So how you want to get it back? You can go for this one lah. Namanya sebagai reset. Betul tak? Reset Okay. So to avoid any confusion in the future, and also our friends already helped me, let us create a button that we can refresh it. Faham tak? Kita tekan, dia boleh reset balik. Sebab nanti kejap lagi kita nak filter ni. Kita nak filter waktu lah, masa lah apa. Lah semua jadi kelaru, kelibut, data daripada 56,000 jadi 4. Sebenarnya tak ada masalah pun. Cuma kita perlu ada button. So how to create a button? Okay, now we learn already how to create the visualization. Now we learn how to create the button, which is under the control. Before I go there, you can also have another advanced visualization named as community visualization. Community visualization ni you can choose because it is made available by the community. Ada orang dah buat visualization yang menarik, anda boleh gunakan plugin dia. You can also doing that. Okay, tapi before I go to the add control, let me add another 1 more chart, boleh? Saya letak lagi 2 chart. Okay, I put one more chart name as bubble map. Okay, I put another chart name as bubble map. I just put down there, a very small one. And then I want to put another chart name as, apa nama ni? I want to put another chart name as table. Table ni saya ambil table with heat map. And then I can draw something down there. A very simple one. Just to share with you the different type of data that we can create on the local data studio. Okay, so I got here is a map, I got here is a graph, and I got here is a table. Ada kan semua? But what kind of data that they visualize and shown are going to be discussed later on. Apa yang dia tunjuk tu kemudian kita bincang. Boleh Okay. After that, let us go and explore the next topic. Yang topik saya tak terangkan pada hari Rabu hari itu, which is the control mechanism. Control mechanism. So let us create an important button that I share with you the ideas before, which is the reset button. How to create it? Go to the add a control, and then you can go for the down there, name as button. Okay, you create a very small identifiable button over here, and then you name it. Nama dia sebagai new button, betul? Okay, you change it lah. Okay, you change it. How you want to change? Okay, let me design it in much more nicer. Okay, you can name it as reset. Apa dia? Reset. Allah. Okay, anda boleh namakan dia sebagai reset. R-E-S-E-T. Okay, and then you can make it much more smaller. Much more compact lah. Okay, dah siap kan? Reset. And then select the reset box ni. And then go to the properties. Go to the properties. You can see over here, there are 3 type of button action type. The first one is navigation. The second one is the report action. The fourth one is the filter. Betul tak? Jadi anda boleh gunakan button ni untuk buat navigasi. Contoh, bila klik sini, dia pergi page yang kedua. Bila klik sini, dia akan pergi ke website. Bila klik sini, dia akan pergi ke YouTube channel. Something like that lah. But what we want to do is actually go to the report action. Also can. Report action ni maksudnya apa yang boleh dibuat. Boleh panggil orang, ajak orang dan sebagainya. Okay, go to the filter. We just have a look apa yang boleh kita buat. Okay, filter kita boleh buat control lah. Klik this one. Will represent male, will present female and so on. Okay, saya pergi dekat navigation lah. Navigation ni basically untuk buat navigasi. I go for the report action I go for the report action. Okay, I make a repetition, create a button, and then after that choose the second menu name as report action, and then you choose the report action towards the reset filter. Nampak tak? Kat situ ada beberapa menu kan. Pertama adalah get report link. Maknanya bagi link lah. Download report. It will download it as the PDF. And then the fourth one is the reset filter. I'm going to choose the reset filter. And then I got already a sample functional dashboard that can be reset. When I click the reset button, it will become something like this. Back. Dia akan jadi macam gini. Okay. As example, if I refresh the data, so the numbers of days should be increased, not no more 56,409, but it will become much more higher than that lah kan. Nampak? 56,450. Dia akan menaik. Okay, ini adalah reset button. Okay, jelas? Jelas Okay, let us insert another button. But another button here is also going to be our important button, is for printing the report. Okay, you just name it as print. Okay, you just name it as print. P-R-I-N-T, print. So the print is also the report action. Okay, choose the report action, and the report action will be what? The report action will be download report. Okay, whatever that I share to you today and now is basically the default ataupun is not yet being customized. If you want to customize it, ladies and gentlemen, you can do that on the style. You can see over here, we got setup. And then on the right side, we got style. Nampak tak? Setup and style. Example, you want to change the font. You want to make it much more bigger. You want to change the color. Whatsoever, you can do that on style. But because of the interest of time, I'm not able to do that lah. Saya tunjuk je sebagai contoh kepada tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Faham ya? Faham ke dok faham ni? Faham. Very good. Okay, now let's go to the another add control. You can go for the another add control named as the advanced filter. Let us just explore what is advanced filter. I can't remember, but I do believe that it's something to do with this thing lah. Okay. Advanced filter enable you to search for something lah, for some data and so on. You can also do that if you want. And then you also have the input box. Input box enable you to find and search. Okay. And then we got the another control named as checkbox. Checkbox ni contoh lah. Kalau anda pasang data kamu ni banyak dekat tempat banyak, so anda boleh pilih-pilih lah dekat mana kan. And then a control field can be add over here. So you want to control based on the day, something like that, you can do that. But usually it not being operated unless you use the boolean operator. Boolean ni lebih kepada true and false. Okay, boleh abaikan. Let me just go for the checkbox. Ni saya just tunjuk je lah. Mana-mana ni kadang-kadang ada yang saya tak pakai pun. Checkbox also. Drop down list. Drop down list. Cuba pergi drop down list. Okay. Drop down list ni is quite good. Okay. Please select the drop down list. Okay. I make a repetition. Go to the control. Drop down list. Drop down list. And then you can specify something on that. Saya letaklah satu drop down list. Okay. So the drop down list will be used not the time, but I'm going to change the time as a hour. As a hour. So that means saya boleh tengoklah data ni kalau saya nak filter mengikut masa. So let's say I want to change it into a specific time. Contoh kan, kalau saya nak tengok 2 ni maksudnya apa? Pukul 2 pagi. Faham tak? Dan saya boleh klik only and then it will represent something to you. Okay? And then it will filter the data yang pukul 2 pagi punya. Ni contoh. Hour 2 maksudnya ini pukul 2 punya data. 2 pagi punya data. Faham tak? Okay. You can change this one as, boleh bagi nama lah. Namanya adalah hour. You can put it there as hour. And then you want the reset, you can click reset lah. As usual. Okay. Boleh tak boleh ni? Tak boleh. Saya ulang balik. So the first step, go to the add control. Tadi kita dah buat 2 button. Now the third one, add a control, you use the drop down list. Okay, on the drop down list menu, you change the control field from something to hours. Daripada apa benda nama lah, apa-apa yang ada, kepada bentuk hours. And then you can choose hours. Selepas itu, you can see over there also, it will give you the matrix of day. You can change lah this one. You want to delete also can. Anda boleh buang je pun tak apa. Because if you click, then it become like this. Nampak? Dia boleh tunjukkan matrices. Bilangan benda yang anda nak tunjukkan. Contoh tadi, saya tunjukkan bilangan data yang di-collect mengikut masa jam itu. Faham tak? Example kan? If I insert here as a temperature, then I will know exactly what kind of sub ataupun jumlah data temperature yang di-collect mengikut filter berkenaan. Faham tak? Contohnya saya pilih 23. If I choose 23, that mean it is correspond to 58,000 of data. Okay, ada berapa data ni? 58,000. This is the example lah. Tapi ini lebih kepada sum, which is tak berapa correct lah. Mungkin kita nak tukar dia kepada count. Contoh. Never mind, nanti after you look at the video, you try your best to understand lah. This is the example. You can see ada 1.7 data ataupun 1.7 jumlah. Never mind, kalau rasa confused, buang je matrix ni. Tak payah. Buang je matrix ni. Jadi tak payah tunjukkan apa-apa matrices. It is only indicate what kind of hours that you interested to look into. Let's say saya tulis nombor 10. Maksudnya nombor kosong. Kosong ni maknanya pukul berapa tuan-tuan dan puan-puan? 12. Pandainya. So you can click on only. Okay, it will show you the idea about the data pukul 12 malam. Okay, ni contoh. How you want to get it back? Anda boleh tekan butang reset. You can go for the reset or you can go back to the menu and select all. Okay, select all lah. All the hours are going to be selected and it's become prompt like that. Okay, done. Add a control. Done, Okay, let us make another control. I want to make at least 4 types of control. The first control will be day. The second control will be month. The third control will be hours. And then the last control will be minute. How to do that? Go to the add control and then go for slider. Namanya slider. Okay, let me create a slider over here on the top left corner of my dashboard. And then you can see automatically it show to you the control field. Betul tak? Control field ni banyak yang salah buat. Your senior banyak salah buat ni. By right, you should choose according to what you need. In this case, contohnya tadi saya dah cakap, I need something lah. Which is, contohlah, saya ambil mulakan dulu dengan month. Maknanya bulan. I want it to be able to filter the month. So, I put the month over there. And then, I can customize it a little bit lah. To make it much more suitable for the month condition. So, slider saya yang pertama telah pun siap. Okay. Then you can copy the slider and then make another slider. So another slider will be as follows. Kalau boleh jangan buat copy paste je. Sebab bila you copy paste, it will retain the original style. Faham tak? Example, if you go over here, month, it will have the date range dimension as date, inside a bracket date, and then the control field will be month. And then the second one, the months are going to be changed into what? Day. Faham tak? Tukar pula kepada hari. Betul-betul faham ke saja angguk faham sebab nak suruh habis? Jangan buat. Tapi memang betul faham lah. Okay. Kalau betul faham, baguslah. Kalau memang saya saja bawa faham, rugi pula nanti kamu. Kalau tak faham, cakap tak faham. Jadi saya memang boleh repeat lah. Kalau betul faham, baguslah. Yes, ada 4 slider. And then you can insert another slider. As usual, you can just copy the slider. Okay, copy the slider and then paste accordingly. And if you got so many things to display also, don't worry. Ini baru cerita apa? Temperature. Anda ada humidity, CO2 dan sebagainya, buatlah dekat PAGELAIN. Apa tu? Page lain. Okay, so this is the third slider. So, the third slider correspond to what? Hours dulu. Kita ambil macam dari besar ke kecil. So, hours. Okay. And then, we have the last one but not least is what? Macam ni kan, hours. Kita dah ambil. Copy also and then paste. And then, position it on the right side of all the slider. And then, change it from hours to minute. So, this dashboard is very useful. Especially if you want to know the status with regard to the things that we monitor. Minute mana minute? Okay. At the granular level. Means that if you want to forensically identify some issues, it is very benefited for you. Dia sangat penting untuk anda buat forensic analysis lah. Anda bayangkan kalau anda buat data ni continuously fed into your water quality monitoring system. Betul? So every day, every week, every time you will know exactly what happened in that specific date and time. Okay, and then last but not least, I forgot to insert something that is quite important, namely as date range control. Date range control is one of the my favorite important things also, because you are enable yourself to select the date according to your needs lah. Maknanya anda nak pilih tarikh dan masa yang dikehendaki. Anda tak nak semua data tu dipamerkan. You want the data to be shown only on a specific day and time. So you can have this select date range. Okay. Go to the add a control and then go to the add date range bawah tu. Okay. Date range control dah